Hello fight fans, thanks for joining us at MMA Insider. Before we get rolling with today's news, show some love by hitting that like button and subscribing. Now let's uncover the latest happenings in MMA. Starting on, internet erupts in frenzy as Jon Jones says Stipe Miocic fight at UFC 309 will be his last time inside the octagon. Lastly, Tom Aspinall reacts to Jon Jones versus Stipe Miocic fight announcement. Jon Jones is leaning hard toward retirement going into his UFC 309 heavyweight title defense against Stipe Miocic, which is now official. Jones will get in the octagon for the first time since he captured the vacant heavyweight title against Cyril Gane in March 2023 when he takes on former champ Stipe Miocic in the headliner of the November 16th card, which takes place at Madison Square Garden in New York. Jon Jones has fought just once since February 2020 and has been teasing the idea of hanging up his gloves for some time. However, it appears he has a strong sense of his career objective if he manages to beat Stipe Miocic now that the fight is confirmed. This is going to be the last time, more than likely. UFC CEO Dana White recently stated he thinks Stipe will be retiring at UFC 309 regardless of the result against Jones. He felt Jones would continue competing though, and give interim heavyweight champion Tom Aspinall his much-desired chance to unify belts. It appears Aspinall may be left high and dry though, because Jones doesn't seem keen to stick around the sport beyond the fight with Stipe. Below, you can see how the MMA community has responded to Jon Jones's withdrawal. Goats don't duck. Clearly dodged Aspinall. We all knew how that would go anyway. His face tells me he isn't completely out the game unless they make some big deal with Aspinall. If he is though, then he deserves it. We know already. Coward, running from Tom. He is running. Just retire right now and nobody will care. Jon Jones is the greatest of all the time. He doesn't need to prove anything to anybody, just like Izzy. Jon Jones is calling it his retirement fight? Well, if Stipe's the final boss, Jones is about to close out his career with a legendary finish talk about going out with a bang, not a whimper. His face tells me he isn't completely out the game unless they make some big deal with Aspinall. If he is though, then he deserves it. Let it be remembered that Jon failed performance-enhancing substances tests and then underperformed in his fight versus No Knees Santos, and he arguably lost to Reyes. He then took a few years to put on weight to fight at heavyweight and beat the stylistically easiest heavyweight. Then when a real heavyweight threat challenged him, he retired. Interim UFC heavyweight champion Tom Aspinall is ready to fight Jon Jones and Stipe Miocic. The British fighter has been out of the cage since his first title defense in Manchester earlier this summer. In the co-main event of UFC 304, Tom Aspinall faced Curtis Blades, handing Curtis a first-round knockout defeat. Following the victory, the interim heavyweight champion called for a bout with Jon Jones. However, Tom Aspinall didn't get his wish. Following his call-out, Dana White confirmed plans to rebook Jon Jones against Stipe Miocic, likely for November. Over the weekend at Noche UFC, the bout was finally made official. The two heavyweights will collide in the main event of UFC 309 from Madison Square Garden in New York City. Taking to his YouTube channel, Tom Aspinall reacted to the fight announcement. Given the months of rumors, the news didn't come as a massive shock to the interim champion. However, Aspinall again reaffirmed his plans to serve as the backup fighter for Jon Jones versus Stipe Miocic. It doesn't matter if it's Jon Jones or the former champion, the Brit is ready to fight them both. We are confirmed for it. I, of course, will be there to watch these two gentlemen go at it. I've told the UFC, if anybody gets injured or if there's any reason why anybody can't make it to that fight and one of them pulls out, I'm ready to go. If I need to, I'll fight both of them in the same night. Give me my undisputed title. In my opinion, there should not be two champions in one weight division. This is not what UFC is about. This is not what MMA is about. There's one guy for each weight division, and I believe it's me. So I'll be fighting the winner, of course. While Tom Aspinall wants to fight the winner of Jon Jones versus Stipe Miocic, he might not get his wish. Jon Jones has revealed ahead of UFC 309 that the bout will be his last. However, Stipe Miocic has shown interest in defending the gold against Aspinall if he can get through Jones in November. Do you think Jon Jones will actually retire after the fight? Share your thoughts in the comments. Thank you so much for tuning into today's video. Your dedication and support fuel our passion to bring you the latest and greatest in the MMA world. If you enjoyed today's news, please give us a thumbs up and share it with fellow MMA fans. Remember to subscribe to stay in the loop with daily MMA updates. We've got a lot of exciting news, interviews, and analysis coming your way every single day. Your engagement helps us grow and serve the MMA community even better. Once again, thank you for being an integral part of our daily MMA journey.